I recently got a download of a dream that I had last night that I completely forgot about when I got up in the morning. So spirit led me to speak about it. I had a dream that I have a thing with roaches. I don't like roaches. I have a thing with roaches. If they're around, I want to kill them. Like I can't rest. If I see something crawling, I really get start itching. I have a thing about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's genetic. So basically I had a dream, and in this dream I remember it was this huge cockroach. It was one. It was a giant cockroach. Trigger warning. And because I know some people have phobias, etc. And child, in his dream, all of mine just was like, oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, like I just was feeling so uncomfortable. I just felt like I was being shaken. You know how people say shaketh. I was being shaketh, and I remember it was in the room. I ran out of the room, and the cockroach was in the middle of the floor, just scouring around, just moving sporadically, like just moving real fast. And I remember the TV was on, and in this dream, the room didn't even look like it was my room, but it was my room. I knew it was my room in the dream. And the cockroach went under the bed and under the dark into the darkness. And then it started crawling up the wall, and it started crawling all on my bed and on, just, and I was trying to hit it. Every time I hit it, it just it continued to live. Like I was just, then I ran out of the room again because it was coming towards me. And I was just like, this is the worst thing in the world. Like, what is going on? I remember I was so scared. I was freaked out. I was just like, yo, I was trying to hit it to try to kill it. It wouldn't die. It was like it was dodging in between the covers and using it as a shield. And child, it was living. And I'm just like, how is this possible right now? No, don't get on my bed. Before it got on my bed, I was like, no, don't get on my bed. No, don't get on my bed. And it got on my bed. And I was just like, no. And Spirit reminded me about this 222 on the clock. Spirit reminded me about this and was like, you need to bring this to the collective. So, in the excuse me, I looked it up, and I basically was seeing that cockroaches, I know they could be represent uncleanness, you need to clean up your space spiritually, physically, but in the dream world, cockroaches are represented as being resilient. They are represented for their qualities of their tenacity of being able to survive, you know, uh, nuclear bombs. If all people, pass away from bombs and everything like that, the cockroaches will be able to survive. So, the cockroach in the dream, one huge cockroach that I was seeing as the end of the world to me, because I don't like cockroaches at all because they just make me itch. Um, Basically I was seeing the cockroach as something that I was afraid of, in the dream. But when I got clarification on it, and I something with spirit was like, look that up, you need to look that up, this is important. And I remembered the dream out of nowhere. The cockroach is actually represented as you being able to survive the many different obstacles and challenges that are getting in your way. It's literally seen as a great omen, as a good omen that these tough times that you're experiencing right now will pass. And I feel as though this is a message for someone. Like if you're going through a hard time, you're going through financial struggles, you're trying to find your way through the matrix, through the maze, you're trying to find a way to grocery shop and budget and pay rent and pay bills, etc., and still trying to find your purpose. This is a sign that the storm will pass. You will be able to pass the storm. You will be able to survive the storm and the fall. You know what I'm saying? Of old patterns, of old jobs that don't serve you, of old behaviors, even of war. You know what I'm saying? On different levels, and especially what we're going through in the world today, and in the states today, is so much uncertainty. And so, with the cockroach as an almond that was in my dream, basically, you're going to survive this. You're going to make it through. It may be tough right now, but you're going to come out on the other side and you're going to be successful. Also, the cockroach when it jumped into my bed, and I was like, "Oh no!" Like, I just felt like it was the end of the world. Basically, the cockroach jumping into the bed means that something is gonna come into your life to shake you up. You know what I'm saying? To shake you out of your comfort zone, to shake you out of, to push you. You know what I'm saying? Out of your, or to take you out of your comfort zone, because the bed is symbolic of your comfort zone. Your bed is symbolic of, you resting, you being comfortable, you rejuvenating. A huge cockroach jumping into the bed is symbolism that you're going to be moved out of your comfort zone. Whether uh with you chasing your dreams, being, uncomfortable, doing something that you haven't done before to get a different result. You know, if you want different results in your life, in your finances, in your dreams, in your goals, in your body, in your health, you have to be willing to stand up and do the things that you haven't done before. If that's inconsistency and not showing up, then you have to do that. I am guilty of that as well. Um, Also, with the cockroach is basically saying that um the resilience and you continuing to get up and show up and continuously show up is going to you're going to be successful in the end. You're going to come out on the other end stronger. When other people fall, with whatever they're facing in their lives, your hard work, your dedication, and you focusing on your vision. It was also focus. The cockroach is represented as focusing on you, focusing on your dream, focusing on your goal, focusing on your vision, and not focusing so much on other people. uh, for example, I basically used to say, you know what? I would start many things and I wouldn't finish. I would, lose interest. Would, something else would pop up. I would lose the zeal and, that fire for getting certain things done. And I never knew what it was from, but it was actually from, spiritual warfare. That I didn't know was happening at that time. It was actually from, being raised in a household where uh, everything that I wanted to do, all of my dreams and things that inspired me were always put down, was always, torn down, was always, doubt was always seated. So I feel as though the universe is allowing, you know what I'm saying, me to see this dream message interpretation and to share it with the collective to let you know that, this hard time, these hard seasons in the past, okay, that you've been through, the season of Pisces that was for I believe the last couple of thousands of years going back, with just going with the flow, even though it's not right and it doesn't feel right. That time is over. We're in the age of Aquarius now. We're in the age of I know who I am. I believe I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I know that I'm capable of great things. I know that I'm capable of being successful. I know that the universe is not going to let me starve. I know that the universe is not going to, allow me to be in a horrible situation and not offer me any help. I'm going to get help. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mindset that you have to have. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally living proof of this. I manifested. I manifested the place that I'm in right now. I literally visualized it and manifested, and I'm in it. I'm living it. I remember when, groceries was higher before some years back. It fluctuates. And I remember I didn't have any government assistance. I didn't have any food stamps, but I knew I had to eat. I was working and I had to pay for all of my food out of pocket. And I felt that, the pressures of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you really feel the pressures of something when it's hitting you in your pocket, when it's coming out of your pocket. So I I'm just letting the collective know that the universe is listening. The universe is wants to help you, the chosen ones, the collective, the healers, the empaths, the ones that are trying to fight for their destiny and show up for themselves and be in alignment with the universe. The universe wants to help you. The universe don't want you to struggle. It's so much abundance on the earth. Nobody should be starving. Nobody should be homeless. You know what causes that? the greed of man, and the greed of humanity, and the greed of different entities that like people to suffer, that like people to starve, that like people to just be trapped in different forms of hell within their mind and their mental state. But truly, the universe and the spiritual world wants to give. You know, if you're in the right, if you're in alignment, if you're of high vibration, if you're not going around trying to hurt people and steal from people and do people wrong, Mama Universe wants to give. So this is my message. Also I'm trying to think of all of the other things that I had found with the cockroach. Basically, that you will be successful. Just keep working, just keep grinding, just keep believing in yourself. Believe in yourself when nobody else believes in you. Believe in yourself when you can't see a way out of the tunnel, but the universe is letting you know it's a light at the end of that tunnel. But you got to work, but you got to put that work in. The same work that you got to put in just to evolve spiritually is the same work that you got to put in to grow your business, to be more independent. Also, it was another message that I'm getting in the spirit that the cockroach actually symbolizes, if to a woman, that you will be very successful and independent if you're looking for that in your life at this time. And also, if a male dreams of a the like have basically the roach omen and symbolism of what it means in the dream world and how it's interpreted, it means that he is going to be able to rely on a strong woman, okay, in his future. Maybe he needs a woman that's emotionally strong. Maybe he needs a woman that is in tune with her spirit and her soul to be able to teach him, or to be able to teach him and kind of lead him in a way spiritually, because she is strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as though in society, so many people get caught up in, in different, gender and gender roles, which, a lot of gender roles are important. But sometimes gender roles, could just mean that one person is more stronger in a different area than another, but both parties have to show up. It's all about balance within a relationship and within ourselves. And so that is my message. This is my dream interpretation that I had literally last night that spirit reminded me of, and I hope that this helps someone. And I also definitely am sending the chosen ones that are listening to the sound of my voice, that are liking my videos, that are subscribing to my channel, that are sending me love. I am returning that love and that peace back to them tenfold. And yeah, Spirit, is there any more messages that I have to bring about the cockroach? You're gonna get over the hurdle. Just keep lock in with your mission, lock in with your focus. Okay, your focus right now in this day and time is very important, because where your energy goes, where your focus goes, your energy goes. So if somebody has your focus, they have your energy. Confirmation, Spirit. So guard not only your heart, but guard your focus. Guard what you are putting before your eyes, what you're exposing yourself to, your subconscious mind to: music, people, places, and things. In this matrix, in this holographic reality, or hologram reality, it is so important to be very, very aware. You can't give your energy to everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve your energy and your focus. You need to be having your focus on your vision, on your dream, on fulfilling your life purpose and your life mission, on changing some things around in your life so that you're able to be successful. Because the universe is telling the chosen ones that you will have success, but you have to lock in. You have to stay focused. You have to show up. You have to show up on the rainy days, okay? When you don't feel like getting out of bed. You have to show up on the days where you're feeling a little sick, but you still have to show up for yourself, and you got to show up for your mission, and you got to show up for your dreams and your goals and your business. Everything is aligned. You know what I'm saying? And the most high sees that. The creator sees that, sees you fighting through your sickness, sees you fighting through your tiredness, sees you fighting through your pain, sees you sacrificing, you know, um uh, different earthly pleasures that, and like lust, greed, gluttony, stuff like that, just so you could refine yourself spiritually, so that you are spiritually in alignment with the universe, so that you're able to walk into your blessings when the universe brings it to you, so you're able to walk into and open and awaken your spiritual gifts when the heavenly father gives them to you. See, it's all about preparation, and it all starts in the mind. A person that doesn't believe that they could be successful will never be successful. A person that never believes in themselves will never, be successful, because even if they had the potential that other people see, they don't believe it. It's more than what other people believe about you. It's about what you believe about yourself, what you know you're capable of, what you believe you're capable of. We're in the age of Aquarius, and we are in the age of I know. Whatever challenges you're going through or facing, because many people in this day and time are facing many different problems, challenges, struggles, and difficulties. You will get through on the other side. You are more resilient than you know, is what spirit is telling me. Like the cockroach. The cockroach is resilient. It can survive atomic bombs, nuclear bombs. It can survive um the harshest conditions. It could survive. It could live. It could thrive. And not only that, it could reproduce as well as that. So take the cockroach great Omen as a sign from the universe. Thank you for being here. And until we meet again, peace, love, and light to the collective. Namaste.